Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Monica and today we're doing yet another edition of the no longer bi-weekly wishlist or washout. Can I even say it now? Wishlist or washout. If you're new to my channel, if you've not seen this series before, what I do is no longer every other Wednesday. I gotta change this opening. This is basically just my version of a new makeup releases and will I buy it. I like going through all of the new releases I see on Instagram and I'm trying something a little bit new. We're actually gonna go through a little bit of the Ulta catalog that just came in. And I decide if I'm going to be adding anything to my wish list, which I did just create a wish list highlight on my Instagram page. This is my Instagram, make sure you follow me there. If I'm gonna add anything to my wish list or if everything's a total washout. Nowadays on my channel, this is a series that I think I'm going to aim to do probably once a month. I don't know, I might think of a snappy name for it. But since I only put out videos twice a week, it didn't seem feasible or doable to have this still happen bi-weekly. So here we are. That being said, I actually have not paid a lot of attention to new releases, like pretty much at all. There's a few new products that I was looking at, and I actually just placed my Sephora sale order. I did do a quick live stream where I talked about my Sephora sale recommendations, as well as a sneak peek as to what I was going to pick up. If you missed that, I will throw it up in the cards. But really, other than a few new items here and there, I really have not been paying attention, and I don't know what's out. So this might be a very long video. So, get comfy, get a snack. I'm filming at night. It is Sunday night, and I'm having a nice Merlot, a nice adult beverageino. And I'll have timestamps between the regular kind of wishlist and washout that I do on Instagram, and then once we actually get into the Ulta catalog. Because now I get the Ulta catalog, and I realize I kind of just like thumb through it. I don't really pay attention. I thought it would be fun to actually go through the catalog and give you my thoughts there as well. All right, let's scoochy. I think I'll do it on this side. You like my new lights? Meh. Alvin got me the light over here. He changes colors, and then you can see in my skull, you see he's got a red light underneath there? Ambiance. Alright, so MAC is coming out with some new highlight and contour palettes. This honestly looks kind of like the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow that I'm currently panning. And not really enjoying. It is a spite pan at this point. It is a petty pan at this point. It's been a petty pan, but now it's kind of more of a spite pan. I mean, I like the tone of the contour. It's a nice cool tone. If there's anything that I've learned from my petty pans this year, it's that I definitely prefer, even for a bronzer, cooler tones just look better on my complexion at this point. Like, I'm very pale, on the palest I've ever been. And I think when I was a little bit darker, a little bit more tan, I could get away with having a more warm bronzer and contour. I can't now. It makes me look a little bit muddy, doesn't it? And I've been playing with some other products and I'm just realizing how much I love a more cool toned product even for a bronzer. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I like the tone of this, but since I had that Film Star Bronze and Glow and since I have a drawer of other face palettes and stuff, I know I'm not going to be purchasing this. But it's interesting to see MAC kind of start to like leave their little bubble, right? I don't think I've seen MAC come out with a duo that wasn't a split pan. I don't like the split pans. I haven't seen them come out with something like this, at least in a long time, so interesting. And here we are. So, ColourPop is doing round 2 of the Star Wars collab. And I know I said I would never buy anything from ColourPop because I don't really want to support them. I did, however, buy the original palette secondhand from a friend of mine. So I do have the original, the Child palette because it's really cute. It's actually right here. Here he is. Really cute. I felt better buying it secondhand, but it is like literally brand new. She really didn't get a chance to use it. So it was like a win-win. I supported a friend and I bought the palette. But if I have like this really bad habit of like buying something secondhand right before the brand brings it back. Like I'm pretty sure I also bought the Nicole Guerrero ABH glow kit like secondhand, and then like the week after they brought that whole ass glow kit back and they were selling it. So anyway, looking at the new Mando palette, it's literally just like a gray palette with one yellow. Whereas, like, the Child palette, actually, like, I like the palette. I own it now, clearly. But I liked the colors in it. I think when it first came out, I was, like, upset. I was like, this is really cute, but I don't want to buy it because I don't want to support ColourPop. So that palette actually had some dimension. It has some colors. It looks cute. This one, it's just gray with a yellow. Yeah, I don't know. To be frank, with Mando as an inspiration, I don't know how much you could have done with it. But it's... I feel like if they had just stuck with maybe just bringing back the Child, maybe doing like a highlighter or something and not like a whole nother eyeshadow palette, it probably would have been better. Oh, he could have been a highlighter. You should have just made a Mando highlighter. Silver? And then it could have been a whole Mando face palette. Mando should have been a face palette with like the warm bronzer, a cool highlighter, a contour. That would have worked so much better. ColourPop needs to hire me or just bring me on as a consultant. I've got so many good ideas. Oh, that looks really cheap. Looking at the Makeup Revolution and Marilyn Monroe collab, part of me feels icky about collabs with like famous passed away people's estates. Like I know Mac did one with Selena. And that one, I felt a little bit better about that one because Selena's family was actually involved in it. But like this with its Marilyn Monroe, I don't know. I also... What was that, buddy? Did you just scratch my carpet? Rex just did something very strange. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I was saying, I think I felt a bit icky when it's like clearly a cash grab. I feel like a lot of things that involve Marilyn are kind of a cash grab at this point, you know, taking advantage of her life and her appearance, you know. But then like actually looking at the products, they look cheap as hell. Like the packaging just looks really cheap. And I don't like the imprints. Like they went above and beyond when they really didn't have to. And so this whole thing to me is just reading icky. Okay, so I don't support Lunar Beauty as a brand because I don't support toxic people, basically anyone involved in any makeup beauty community dramageddon. I had a whole video about it. I'll throw it up in the cards. But I would never buy from the brand, but I just wanted to point out how absolutely terrifying the front of this palette looks. Like, that is my sleep paralysis demon right there. I don't like it. And it looks like, I can't tell if it's like I think it's a flat image, but when I first looked at it, I thought it was like who had that weird like raised palette? Was it Nikita Dragon had that weird like raised palette like that looked like her face? But then like that's what I thought this was, and I was like, oh my god, that is absolutely terrifying. So it's not, but it's still I don't know why it's both it's equal parts kind of funny and terrifying, and I'm not gonna buy it. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this is a Morphe brushes collab with Disney that is an Ulta exclusive, which damn, like just the serial commercialization of everything happening right now. I scrolled really fast past this, and before I saw the Mickey Mouse ears, I thought this was a collab with McDonald's. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, yellow, red, black, it's McDonald's. Which, you know, I wouldn't put it past them. Don't tell Morphe I said that, because, Jesus, I don't want to be responsible for that. Anyway, it's meh. ColourPop just also came out with the Of Quartz collection. Why does it sound like The Handmaid's Tale, like of Joseph, of Quartz? Anyway, here we are. It's interesting. I saw some people put this palette side by side with other ColourPop palettes. I didn't know they like change the size and shape of their pans so frequently. I don't know. Who knows why. But this palette, it looks very similar. It's slightly more warm tone, but it's very similar to the Smoke, the Blow and Smoke that they had to rename because of copyright reasons. So it also looks pretty close to the Mando palette, which, you know what, at this point, ColourPop is putting out so much stuff that they're literally duping themselves in real time. That's what's happening. And it's so sad, like, just to see, like, the rise and fall of ColourPop. Like, ooh, I follow this business channel on YouTube. I would be fascinated to see the rise and fall of ColourPop. Fall in more of the, like, moral kind of fall, not the business kind of fall, because I'm sure they're doing fine business-wise right now. But just, I don't know, we were all rooting for you. And whenever I see ColourPop, I just go like this bitch again, you know? I'm not even, you know what? I don't even want to get into the mess that was the new Jaclyn Hill jewelry thing. Oh my god. I can't even get into every single company, makeup, collab that this woman is involved with goes tits up. It's kind of insane. So not gonna buy it. She's also giving me very much MLM at this point, like the MLM founder, you know? No. Are you bored, buddy? Are you leaving? Alright. I bored Rex. He just left the filming room. Bye. Elf, the movie, collabed with Makeup Revolution because of course they did. Okay, hold up. There is one product where it's a bubble bath that's shaped like a maple syrup container. That's cute. That's adorable. I will not say otherwise. The rest of the collab, it's just meh. It's got like this eyeshadow palette that like swings out, and then there's this big eyeshadow palette with like a lot of weird pastel mess kind of thrown in. The only thing that caught my eye was that bubble bath that looks like a maple syrup, because that's cute. I would probably get that. But the rest of this is just Also, I hate seeing Christmas so early. Like, to me, clearly as someone who likes spookiness, I like to just have it be like fall and like harvest and pumpkins and all that fun stuff. It's literally that until December 1st. I don't start celebrating Christmas until December 1st. I think it's also because I'm a December baby, so my birthday is literally like 3 days before Christmas. So I need to have like that separation, and fall is my favorite season, so I try to extend the fall as much as possible. So I don't like seeing Christmas things this early. Other kind of side bochinche, Tati Beauty kind of out of nowhere just suddenly shut down. Can't really say I'm that surprised. It was also kind of a hot mess, especially with like the lawsuit happening with, I believe was it the co-founder of Tati Beauty or was it the co-founder of Halo Beauty? Either way, it's messy. This is pretty cute, even though it's kind of just like a warm palette with a pop of green. But this is the Beauty Bakery Makeup Sweet Potato Pie palette. And it looks like, I thought I saw that this was, yes, it's a Target and CVS exclusive. But it's a cute little palette, $14, and make a really great little gift. I like it. Ooh, these are pretty. I don't think I'd ever buy any of them, but they're really cute. Kiko Milano came out with their holiday collection, which to me, Kiko Milano is kind of like on that same like level as like Physicians Formula in the drugstore. Like, it's really expensive for drugstore makeup, and it doesn't seem like a lot of it would be worth it. That's a big reason why I have not ever actually purchased anything from Kiko Milano, even though like they look really cute. I just get like stopped at those price points, and I also really don't hear a lot of other people talking about their products. So if you have any experience with Kiko Milano like as a brand, please let me know down below, and whether you think they're worth that price, because like looking at this, the blush is $18. The lipsticks are like $14. The highlighter is $18. The foundation is $25. That's pretty steep for a foundation. I don't think I'm going to rush out to buy any of it, but I gotta say, the imprints, the packaging, looks very cute. Alright, let's talk about this new Huda Beauty palette. I absolutely hate the microbial shade that she's now like known for, which, what a shitty thing to be known for. Also, what the hell is that? Like that little, is it a highlighting dew? It's a face gloss, and it looks like it's growing something. That's disgusting. Like, I can't look at these. I don't want to buy this. Like, sure, the swatches look pretty, but no, you couldn't pay me to pick this up. And it's $67 for the palette. $67 for the palette, and for that disgusting highlighting dew, it is $39. That should be illegal. This is disgusting, and I don't want to look at it anymore. Aw, I know I shouldn't have done this. I'm kind of glad I did not see this one until it was pretty much too late. But Besame Cosmetics came out with a black spider lipstick. It's not black. It looks like it's like a plum kind of shade. But look at that packaging. A sheer blackberry tone lipstick. Oh, okay. I probably would have bought this. I'm glad I didn't. Because I have a Besame lipstick, and it's nice, but it's expensive. Their lipsticks are $28. And as someone who doesn't use bullet lipsticks, I'm glad I didn't get this. It just looks right up my freaking alley, doesn't it? Oh my god, this limited edition Chantecaille packaging looks just like the Makeup Revolution packaging, or should I say, Makeup Revolution probably copied Chantecaille, but I don't like it. It looks cheap. It looks tacky. It looks like Claire's makeup. And I have to say, I have not bought Chantecaille in quite a long time. They had a mascara and a foundation that I loved. The mascara was like $90, which I know, it's ridiculous. I really liked it though. And then they had a foundation that was like $120. I know. Also amazing, but I was able to dupe that with a Wet n Wild foundation. So, cheers to that. But I haven't bought anything from Chantecaille since. And I have to say, I've been seeing a lot of like smaller YouTubers that kind of blew up that just talk nonstop about Chantecaille and who now have Chantecaille codes and everything. But I don't know, there hasn't been anything from Chantecaille that's made me want to pay like that kind of price point, which, Ooh, so Lisa Eldridge came out with some new products. I know she's got a foundation now, and I think some shimmery products. I've never bought anything. I kind of want to do just like as much of a full face as I can, because I'm very curious about her and the brand. now that they've got like a decent amount of products out. I don't know if they're more like an indie brand where they really are only in stock sometimes. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research into that. But if you've tried anything from Lisa Eldridge's brand, please let me know down below if you recommend anything or if you want to see a video about that. All right, I've just been scrolling past quite a few Disney collabs because I'm sick of talking about Disney collabs, and this is another one, and I don't want to see them. Ooh, let's talk about this, another ColourPop thing. So they came out with a Nightmare Before Christmas collab, and I got thoughts. So, first of all, packaging, on point. I really like the packaging. It's colorful, it's pretty. I wish they had kept that same energy for the eyeshadow palette, because what is this eyeshadow palette? What is it? You only gave me pink and orange, and that was in one tiny little purple. I wanted like acid greens. Like, you see the green packaging, you see Oogie Boogie. Give me those. Give me a stark white. Give me a stark black. The only black I see in here has glitter in it. And then I've got these like neutral shades up top, which could have worked if you had given me like a better, like more cohesive, like Halloween palette. Like, make that light purple, make that a deep purple. Give me a bright neon green. Give me a deeper, more rustic brown. Maybe like the color of like Oogie Boogie's bag or something. I don't know. This is not what I see when I think Nightmare Before Christmas. Right? Right. And as someone who was definitely a Hot Topic teenager, I do not approve. Hot Topic teenager that transformed into whatever Brendan Urie is now. That's what we're supposed to be in our 20s and 30s, right? Let's talk about this. I might have already bought this, but I still have words about it. This is the new Natasha Denona. I'm not even going to talk about the baby glam. It's like an ornament gift, but like who are you gifting that to? My grandmother, that's who I'm gifting that to. But I don't see the need for like a mini palette like that, because that baby glam is $19. Just spend the $6 extra and get a full mini palette. Yeah, duh. Anyway, I want to talk about the mini Metropolis kit. So I am picking this up only because I want to compare the mini palette to the rest of the mini palettes that I own to give you guys a good review. And I want to compare it against the original Metropolis, because I have to say, I am so disappointed with the shades they chose to include in this mini palette. So that's the mini palette you're looking at. This is the full-size palette. There is so much more richness here and color and grunge than they chose to fit in this mini palette. To be frank, if I were to do a mini palette, I would choose like maybe one matte, like maybe deeper transition, maybe one of these, maybe not even matte, maybe even like a shimmer down there, a bright gold here, maybe the orange. I actually probably go for the red, and then like this olive. I love this olive, and then one of these deep greens over here. That's what I would have done, and not this where it's literally 1, 2, 3 neutrals, a gold, and doesn't even look like the shade. I probably photographed differently, but I think it's this shade right here. Like, they could have done so much more. So anyway, I'm not happy with the colors that they chose, but I do want to compare it and give you guys a rundown of what minis I think are worth it and what their quality is like. Part of me, this is the first mini to come with a brush too. So this comes with a Natasha Denona makeup brush, and I've never tried any, I don't like spending a lot of money on makeup brushes because I've got tons of great makeup brushes and they're all really affordable, but I've never tried any Natasha Denona brushes. So this comes with a little mini blending brush. I'm curious to see how it works. So that's why I picked it up. All right, and one last thing to go through on Trendmood. This does not need to exist. No one asked for this. No one needs this. Ellen DeGeneres and Victoria Jackson are coming out with a skincare brand. No one cares. No one asked. Please leave. All right, so I know I skipped quite a lot, but I think we got a good gist of what's been new on Trendmood. Let's go ahead and switch gears now to what they are promoting in the Ulta Catalog, because I have to say I'm pretty interested in like seeing the differences between like what's kind of big on Instagram versus what they're promoting in like the Ulta in the Ulta Holiday Catalog. All right, so right in on like the front kind of inside pages, of course we've got Too Faced. I feel like Ulta and Too Faced, they've got a big deal happening, and they almost always like first promote Too Faced and then Tarte. So I got some Tarte holiday kits, the Too Faced holiday palette, which looks You know, like every other Too Faced holiday palette, you know, some blushes, some eyeshadows that are probably chalky as all hell, and then a Benefit mascara kit. Over here, we've got the new Dyson blow dryer, which I'm gonna admit, I am kind of, part of me really wants the Dyson blow dryer. Part of me knows I don't blow dry my hair nearly enough to make it worth it, but we do blow dry Rex after his baths. Part of me kind of wants the Dyson to do that. I think it'd be fun. We do, like, vacuum him with a Dyson. My birthday/Christmas gift came early, and it was a brand new Dyson vacuum cleaner because I love vacuuming, and we also vacuum Rex after his bath. If you are interested at all in Rex and his antics, I made a TikTok for him. Here's his TikTok. I just have fun, and one of those things is vacuuming Rex. So anyway, that was a long roundabout way of saying I'm interested in a Dyson blow dryer, but I know I'm not going to get it anytime soon. And also, I'm going to throw a picture up right here. Rex is sleeping, like, right across the room while I'm filming, and it's the cutest shit ever. So looking through, of course, they have a lot of fragrance gift sets. There's, like, at least 4 pages of, like, their little gift sets, or, like, specific fragrance ads, or fragrance for men. I think they went a lot into fragrance this year, because obviously it's a higher markup, it's more money, and a whole nother page. Like, there's like 7 pages of fragrances. Yeah, 7.5 pages of just like perfume. And I have to say, I have like 1 or 2 higher end perfumes, but the rest of my perfumes are Dossier. I'm using Dossier like literally every day, and I love them. Someone requested a full video of like my Dossier collection and my favorites, which I'm actually about to film right after this video, so I think it'll be the week after this goes live. That video will go live, so make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified whenever that happens. Next, we have a full page of Tarte. Remember back when like the Tarte blush books were like huge every holiday? I don't think they've done one of those in quite a bit, but they do have this big set of like 5 blushes for $39. That would be interesting if you went in like with a few friends and you guys split them. I don't know if anyone would need that many blushes. Hopefully they're individually packaged and that's not just like a weird looking palette, you know? Anyway, they've got a 3 mascara kit for $35, some minis, kind of your usual holiday stuff. You got a full page of IT Cosmetics and Bare Minerals. There was a couple of IT Cosmetics products that I liked, but honestly their shade ranges still suck. Work on it. And then Bare Minerals, I've just not tried anything from them yet. I see a page focused on more higher-end beauty. They've got Hourglass, which, yeah. I used to love the Hourglass powders, but as a company, Hourglass has just been very, very lacking. I'm actually, the one Hourglass palette that I still own, I think I'm going to include in next year's Petty Project Pan, because I kind of want to pan it and get it out of here. They've also got Laura Mercier, Bobbi Brown, nothing really jumping off the page at me. It's interesting to see Kindness Vegan Dinner isn't really doing anything new for the holidays. It looks like they're just doing, like, gift sets. I am really interested to see if KVD can do another great, like, holiday palette. Because I feel like they haven't had a good holiday palette in a long time. And they used to be known for their holiday palettes. And I want them to come out with, like, another big, like, Mi Vida Loca-ish palette. Something to, like, really get people excited again, you know? But now they just got, like, sets of 2 eyeliners, sets of 2 mini eyeliners, a mascara. Everyone's got that, you know? Oh, I didn't talk about this, I don't think. What is this ABH palette? What the heck is this? This looks like Tarte. I can't believe they actually came out with this. It's like a weird, way too warm bronzer that only works on a few people. A weird, way too, like, again, warm highlight? I don't even know. Or is that supposed to be a deep bronzer and like a light contour? I can't even tell from this picture. But what the heck is that? It's the Primrose palette? And that's their holiday palette? Yikes. Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Oh my god, I just sneezed and I scared the heck out of Rex. I'm sorry, buddy. You can go back to sleep. It was just a sneeze. Man, can we talk about how these ColourPop palettes just look sad? Right? They look washed out. Ooh, this is something I actually want. I love the Essence Lash Princess mascara, and they've got a 4-piece gift set of those mascaras. I would totally pick that up. I love those mascaras. Ooh. And this is from CoverGirl. This is a peach blush trio. That's got my name all over it. That looks cute as hell. It's $12.49. Alright, and then we start getting into some hair care. Again, nothing really super jumping out at me. I might pick up some curly products. I definitely need a hair oil. I almost bought one during the Sephora sale, but it was just a little bit too much and I didn't think it'd be great. So I might go to Ulta and just look up maybe a nice hair oil or something. Yeah, and I think that brings us to the end of quite a few hair kits. It's interesting to see like what is like marketed more so in like the catalog, a lot more drugstore kind of small things that went under the radar, and then a lot more of like the neutrally things that we tend to just kind of pass over like on Instagram because it doesn't make such a splash, you know. But I still like going through. I do get this catalog. I think it comes out monthly, so I do like just paging through. And if you guys like it, I can include it whenever I do another wishlist or washout, just to kind of get a little bit of a different perspective on new products. So that is it for this wish list or washout. Let me know down below what you guys thought of these new products, if there's anything that you are interested in, and make sure you follow me on Instagram. This is my Instagram page. I do keep a highlight of all the products that I want to eventually pick up in my wish list highlight. I also update in real time all of my project pans, especially my Pan That Palette, which we are very much in the final stretch of, and it's both exciting and terrifying. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye.